Morning, Libras. Thanks for stopping by. You don't have to be a Libra to stop by the Old Swedes Bungalow. If you feel you've been drawn to this channel, this reading could very well be for you, so you might want to give it a try. Well, let's see what's going on. That's what we're here for. Check on what's happening with you right now. You might have someone in your energy right now who's going out to avoid being alone. This person doesn't like to be alone. They're one of those types that need somebody around them all the time. Possibly because they don't know themselves. They've lost themselves, or they're not in touch with their inner energy. There's a void place in this person's soul. That's what I'm trying to take. And they feel it the most when they're alone. They could have abandonment issues. Okay. So this person's going out just because they don't want to be alone. Some of you now may be becoming a little more concerned over your own health. You might feel that this person in your energy is causing you some sort of strain on your health, maybe your mental health. Maybe you're just your health altogether, but a lot of you are addressing some issues concerning your health and what else? Okay. All right, this person in your energy is toxic, and they make really impetuous decisions because I think they're a little out of balance. Their energy is out of balance. This person may make you feel weak and ill. And that's why you're concerned over your health, is because some of you think this person causes you to feel sick, either mentally, physically, or both. Wow, okay. Okay, yeah, because you figure they're a snake in the grass. Yeah, you don't trust this person at all. Their energy doesn't correspond with yours, and you get really upset, out of balance, out of whack, nervous, a lot of different things, probably emotions rush over you when you're dealing with this person because, like I say, you don't trust them. You don't trust them. Yeah, totally. You feel surrounded by negative energy when you're with this person. Or even when you correspond with them. Yeah, you might have got caught up in a really disturbing situation with this person. And that's what caused your health to feel like you were deteriorating. Make you feel like you were feeling sick. Yeah. Most of you have at least a small support group that you get together with them and you talk, and that makes you feel better, at least knowing you got somebody. Because I think this person really messed you up, hurt you. It's really humid today, so my cards are sticky. All right, now this person may be a snake in the grass to you, but contrary to what you may think about this person, they're trying to learn and get something right. And that fell right on top of the snake in the grass card, so I'm thinking that maybe they've seen the error of their ways and they're trying to change. Most of you don't even want to hear it. Yeah, this person's damaged you enough, and you don't want to have anything to do with them. Yeah, a lot of you are making fresh plans with the new person, or at least you've opened up to the possibility of someone else coming in. A lot of you been dating, you got new people, looking good, you're feeling a little better now. Yeah. A lot of you are making plans with a new person, brand new, fresh plans. It's not this person in your energy, somebody else. No matter what you go through, Libra, it seems like you're a survivor, a real survivor. And through your energy, you bring out the best in others. You set an example for people of strength and fortitude, and you're intelligent too. This person in this energy that hurt you, they've been focused mostly on money. Love isn't a thing with them, it doesn't seem like. Because money was their goal. Money is their object. Maybe they're trying to change that. Maybe they're trying to free themselves from being so materialistic. It could be. A lot of you have already cut the cord, and for you, there's no way to mend it. There's always a way to mend the cord, but for a lot of you just don't want to. You cut the cord and it's over. You're moving on, as painful as it may be. I think this person in your energy, you felt like they were really lazy in this relationship and spoiled. They would fight to get their own way. Yeah, it's like I said, people admire you, Libra. You may not know it, but people look up to you. They see you as an inspiration, or you set an example. Yeah, and this past person, or the person in your energy, I always call them past person. They sabotaged the relationship. Yes, they did. And they probably did it because their main focus was money. And maybe you didn't have enough, or they saw something more bright, more shiny, a better opportunity, getting some more of that material. So they sabotaged your relationship by causing you not to trust them. Remember, you were a lesson for this person. Not a healer. So many of people, so many people who are in love or care for somebody think that they can heal them. You may be on your own path and you found a good way to live, and this person's a little messed up, so you try and heal them. try and put them on the right path. That doesn't work. You can't heal anybody that you're emotionally involved with. They'll just keep taking and taking. They'll never heal that way. Usually the best way to let somebody heal is to leave them alone. Let them face themselves. Now this person, they don't like to be alone. Maybe they don't like to look at themselves in the mirror because they know they've been a snake in the grass and now they're trying to learn how to get it right. But yeah, you were sent as a lesson, not a healer. You may be a healer, but not for this person. They have to heal themselves. You can be the catalyst. You can kick the whole thing off, make them examine themselves, but you can't stay there as a doctor or somebody continually there for them. They have to face themselves and their inner issues. This person could have abandonment issues. That's what they're avoiding, right? So, what they did to break your heart, or, I don't know, they could have been with this other sex partner before you met him, or they could have had another sex partner while they were dealing with you. But there's no love between this third party and them. In fact, now they find the person dull, boring, unstimulating. So this could have been someone that, like I say, that they were with when you met them, and then they went for you. Or they could have added this third party while they were with you. As a snake in the grass type of character, could be the other, they could have done it while they were with you. But you feel like you're coming around now. I think you've spent a long time healing from this person. But you're starting to feel okay. A lot of you might have healed up already. Leaving a karmic partner. Okay, that's part of the situation here. They've got this person that they're strapped with. They don't want him anymore. They're not stimulating enough. I think they went after him because they thought they were going to get some money or set up in some comfy situation. And then they ended up sabotaging the relationship. But now, because of this karmic, person they thought they were going to win something with. Well, they're leaving that karmic now. This is part of their learning process. This person isn't happy. And you guys are just gaining your happiness back, especially if you're entertaining a new person. You've got somebody else that you think might work out for you. Yeah, some of you might have had to gone into kind of isolation for a bit to regain your mental strength. This thing burned you out, so you were trying for an awakening. You wanted to be illuminated. You needed answers, and to help you recover. You just needed this peace, quiet, and to go in, pray, to meditate. Now you're guarded, because you faced a lot of challenges, but you were very persistent. But like I say, you're tired. You were very resilient. You hung in there a long time, had a lot of stamina, but now you're tired. Tired of waiting. And a lot of you want answers. And the way it looks like you've been receiving your answers is through your intuition, possibly downloads from your higher power. Mm-hmm. This person really was unfair with you in the past and breadcrumbed you. You might have even got the feeling that at some point they were going to start trying to, you know, extract money from you. You know, just start spending your money. You could have possibly gave, and then anytime they kind of gave you something or acted like they were doing something for you, which was not often, then you always felt like there was some kind of strings attached to it. Here, have this, but in return, Nina, 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 or some guilt trip or something. Something always attached to their offerings. You outsmarted this snake. But watch out now, because they might, start talking crap about you, slandering your name. But they could be a little bit angry right now. But they want to come back. They want to come back and possibly apologize. I think they want to tell you that they were between a rock and a hard place. Couldn't make the moves that they wanted to make because they were caught in some situation. And they just couldn't remove themselves from that situation for some reason. And they kind of felt like they were being blackmailed. Somebody was, pulling their strings, saying things to them like, I know all about you and whatever you do and all this stuff. And if you don't stay with me, or if you screw me over in some way, I'm going to tell everybody about you. Okay. This person, I think, has a secret. If they don't want anybody to know, now they're being blackmailed by it. This could be very specific. This doesn't mean all of you, but something like this is going on with some of your people here. Okay. During this relationship, you comforted this person. You were a comforting part of their life, I think. Maybe they're starting to realize what you meant to them. They didn't realize it before. It's because you're sensible, you're level-headed and grounded. You may enjoy luxuries and nice things, but you're responsible with money. You budget well, and you're the type that would probably think about setting up a will, when others might not worry about it. But yes, you're nurturing, Libra. And you're getting ready to really move ahead. You're achieving. Your life is soon to be fulfilled. Mm-hmm. You're going to feel this sense of wholeness and harmony. And actually feel like, maybe for the first time, that you actually fit in to your environment. And you feel like you're just a natural part of your environment, in harmony with things. You'll have a sense of belonging. I think your confidence is going to be built up. Your self-worth and you're coming into a new cycle of where you're going to feel whole. You may find more adventure in your life, more true romantic love, things that you aspire to. You have a good chance of gaining that in this new cycle, which is beautiful. I love the World card. I really do. I like the picture on it. I like the energy that it gives me. It's inspiring to me. It gives me the energy of someone who's figured everything out and know what they want in their life, and they're just going to go. Like, say, if you're just, living a mundane life as a worker of some sort and anything, and then all of a sudden you got an idea like, hey, I'm going to go to South America and look and discover temples. I'm going to be an explorer. And everybody goes, wow, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. And then you actually do it, do something wild that people don't expect. That to me is the energy of the World card. It's adventure, it's intrigue, it's something that draws you towards something that you desire, something you would really like to try out, or. Yeah, you've gained your confidence back. You're courageous and brave, just like this World card I was talking about. You got the Strength card right on top of it. Now, what more of a perfect card could have landed on top of the World card than the Strength card? Because I was just talking about how with the World card you have this inner feeling that you can just do something more important. That takes inner strength to break away from the norm. It takes confidence, courage, bravery. So, you've got those qualities, Libra. And it looks like you may be coming into some money. Not everybody gets to come into money, I'm sure. But it looks like you might get some money maybe out of nowhere or something that you've worked for, but that's going to help you with this World card move on. It's going to make you feel a little bit more confident too, because maybe you can pay some bills or something that you've been avoiding or not able to pay. Yep. No matter how strong or brave or whatever you are, Libra, you don't like conflict. You're too smart for conflict. You know that being a great mediator like you are is what is the smart way to go. It's the sensible thing to do. Fighting is useless. So cooperation is your thing. Agreements, truces, anything to avoid conflict. You just don't want that in your life because you know why? It's not necessary. If everybody shined a light on their neighbor, we wouldn't have any of this kind of crap. Fighting, arguing about everything in the world. We only live a very short time. And I'm old, so I can tell you, you got little kids one day, next day you wake up, you're in your mid-70s or something, and you're going, where's my kids? They're all grown up. What happened? What happened all that time in between? Wow, it just goes. It just disappears. Life is short. So, conflict, fighting, worrying about tit for tat, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's just a waste of your beautiful, precious time here on the planet. Just wasting your time if you're not negotiating, agreeing, getting along with people, shining your light on others, hoping that they'll shine their light back on you, like a love movement or something. That's the way we should be headed. This world needs a lot of love right now. I don't think people even understand love much anymore. Anyway. What else we got here? All right. This person that you're dealing with, they can't get it. They just fail to learn. I think they attempt it, they try, they know they need to change, but something about them just And like I was saying earlier, they don't like to be alone. I mentioned this probably, they don't even want to look at themselves in the mirror because they have these issues. Yeah, I think they know that they're always in negative energy or something, and that they hurt people, and that they have like maybe abandonment issues or something. They just can't stand to be alone. And I don't think this person likes themselves at all. I think there's a an element of self-loathing to this person, and that's why they're always trying to change. It's kind of a pitiful situation. They know that they need to change in order to be with anybody to help have a healthy relationship, not just you. And now they're going through karma for it. Yeah, they're facing their higher power. They're receiving some sort of, I don't know, mental punishment of some sort. Yeah, this energy in this reading today is making me feel like we've got a person here who's would really wants to change, doesn't want to be them, doesn't like who they are anymore, but they find it impossible to change. It's really hard for them, so they revert back to the old cycle. They try, they get as far as they can. Seems like they're working on themselves, but then they can't do it. Which is very, there's something pitiful about that, right? No matter how you feel about this person or what they may have done to you, I'm feeling someone who's been trapped by their own mind and emotions here. And it's a strong cage. Yeah, they want to find the key and get out of there, but as much as they try, they're trapped. That's what I'm feeling. That's just what I'm feeling. These are just stories, you know that. Told you hundreds of times. These are just stories. Don't get too wrapped up in them. Don't get too involved. I tend to go overboard a little bit, a little too energetic, maybe exaggerate. Most of your stories out there are quite a bit more subtle than what I project. But I feel a lot of energy when I read cards. That's why I do it. I really enjoy it. It's inspiring to me. It lifts me up. It fills me with spirit. Oh, gosh. Okay. This person found out what you mean to them now. And they're saying they're ready to be with only you now. Yeah, they don't want to cheat anymore. Nope. They want to get rid of this third party and possibly whoever else is hanging on to them. And they only want to be with you. It's probably because you left them. Like I say, you left them to heal on their own, face themselves, and now they've realized that you're the only one. And now they're trying to heal again. Going through that painful process of trying to face themselves and their issues and everything they've done to people in the past and such. This person must have really been a piece of work because they can't, whatever they've done, man, they just can't face it. Yeah. How could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? That's what they're saying. They don't think you're going to forgive them, and they're admitting. And they know, see. They know. This isn't somebody out there just lollygagging around, making mistake after mistake like an imbecile. This is somebody who really knows what they're doing. But they can't help themselves from sabotaging gosh knows how much in their life. I get the feeling this person has an image to uphold and is nice to everyone, except for when people get real close to them, or they start to care about somebody, or they hurt the ones that care about them the most. They get all afraid, really scared of uniting with someone in a vulnerable way because of their past issues. They've been hurt horribly, I guess, to make them be like this. This is probably parental stuff, and I'm thinking, I might be taking a lot for granted today, but I'm thinking this person got hurt in youth. I mean really bad, when they're a child at home with family. Abandoned, abused, whatever. Could be really serious. Or they could have been so sensitive that they just couldn't deal with their parents' reactions and the way they were treated. But I don't know. And then, because they were messed up by their parents, they went out into the world as they got older, not knowing what love was, how to love, not even knowing if love existed, and because of their mental shape that their parents, relatives, whatever, had formed, in their mind, they couldn't deal with these relationships. They didn't know how to deal with anybody they met. They'd get scared. They'd get involved with somebody, or maybe they, a couple of times were really vulnerable, and they were up with the wrong people. And those people broke their heart. So they have the childhood issues. Then they started getting their heart broken because they couldn't deal with love. They didn't understand what was going on. And then they had to eventually completely seal their heart off. Yep, they just sealed their heart off. And instead of trying to deal with it over and over and over again, they just sealed their heart off. They couldn't, it was too hard for them to work out. So they know all about themselves, too. They know this because they keep trying to heal every once in a while, and it doesn't work. Or they've tried to heal in the past, doesn't work. But since you've come along, I think they've have feelings for you, and they realize that they can't keep doing this. They sabotage this relationship, but they can't keep doing it. They want to come back. They want to apologize. They want to clear the air between you. But they don't believe that you're ever going to forgive them. And a lot of you won't. Remember, it's okay to forgive. Almost impossible to forget. But you can forgive. You're a big enough person to forgive someone, especially if you realize that they actually have an ailment, a condition that causes them to be like this. Like I say, they're not just out here freelance, perfectly normal person, just out here doing all kinds of weird stuff and lying and cheating. No, this person has an affliction of some sort. Well, it's a wonder Jack isn't barking, because I just saw an Amazon guy go by. Jack loves the Amazon guy. I order him treats. And, well, he's got that figured out. Yeah, this person gets scared. They don't want to be honest with you. I mean, they want to be honest, but they get scared. Really scared of being honest with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why? Because if maybe you found, they don't think that you'll understand. They think that you're seeing them completely in the 3D and not caring about what's going on with them internally. They're scared to be honest with you because you won't like what you'll hear, they're damaged goods and you'll run away, or they just, or because they've done so many bad, wrong things, made so many horrible decisions, they don't want to open up about it. The main theme here is they want you to understand that the reason they do all these negative things is because of their traumatic issues that they don't face or they can't come to complete grips with. And they want to tell you that you were right. When you confronted them, brought up these issues, they knew you were right. You might have fought about it, squabbled, but in the long run, you were right, Libra. And no other compares to you. They've been looking for you. Yep. Yeah, they don't want you to leave. They don't want this relationship to come to an end. They desperately want to heal. They want you to see them in another light. They want to be the person that you want them to be. They're just afraid they can't. They really are in between a rock and a hard place here. In many different ways, it looks like. Yeah, they could be drinking. They could have addictions just to, I think they're having money trouble. I think they owe people money. They may have taken out loans that they can't pay back. Now they're drinking. They're trying to avoid the situation, or could even be gambling. If your person was a gambler, they could be losing money that way, or just taking risks. Yeah, they see you as marriage material. They want a partnership with you. That's what they yearn for. A commitment. Yep. They want to bind that union. So that's what the deal is with a lot of you, right? This isn't everybody's story. Couldn't possibly be, but yeah, this person's serious about you. They're aching for you. They're trying to leave this third party or clear that energy out of their life and heal. But like I said, this person, they've never been able to heal before. Unless a miracle happens, or that maybe they go get some really good professional help and stick with it or something. I don't know about that, but like I say, I go a little overboard. Your stories are bound to be much more subtle, I would hope. Hey, I want to thank my handful of members that joined. Yeah, you get little stars, and I recognize you there, and I can find you in the comments and get over there and talk to you. Anyway, we'll look at this some more next time, Libra. Until then, thanks for stopping by the Old Swedes Bungalow. Peace and love to you.